It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to CEDIA. CEDIA 2023 happens the 7th through the 9th in Denver, Colorado. With me to talk about their booth and Just Add Power is my buddy, Mr. Taft Stricklin. Welcome, sir.
Howdy, howdy. How you doing?
Doing well. I got to hang out with Taft and the Grant gang at Just Add Power in their offices down around Tampa area just about a month or so ago. But you and I will both be in Denver. 3412-3412 is where you will be hanging out the week of CEDIA. So folks come around the booth this time. What will they find?
So we're changing things up just a little bit. We're going to be doing some 4K 60 444 gaming. So we'll have a PS5 setup. And you can see our no latency max color product, as well as USB-C over IP. So our new Max 2 product supports USB over the network, USB-C. So we'll be doing not only video, audio, we'll also be doing controllers over the network as well. So you'll have a display that you can see that is direct connected and play on direct connected and also across the network. Again, doing 4K 60 444 over an IP network. We'll be showing plug, play, present, which we've shown in the past, but people completely dig, which is also cool for gaming when somebody just plugs in a console and the TV magically turns on and goes to that input. And we will be highlighting audio return channel over the network now with our Max product, which is pretty awesome. And great for, your large resi projects as well as resi commercial projects. So it's all about 4K 60 444 over a gig network with our Max Color product, USB-C, gaming, no latency, no loss, all the fun stuff. And then we'll be, highlighting some other things in the last few trade shows. We show our Warp engine, which allows us to rotate video and all that fun stuff. And then we'll be giving away 3 guitars this year, supporting Guitars for Vets.
Yeah.
This year we're mixing it up. We typically pick a guitar and we give that same guitar away every day. This year we're giving away a white on white Fender Stratocaster. It's a Players Series Strat with a little tip of the hat to Jimi Hendrix. We're giving away a Paul Reed Smith Silver Sky. It's an SE model, and it's the John Mayer signature guitar.
Nice.
And then we're giving away a EVH Wolfgang. So Eddie Van signature guitar this year as well. So 3 days, 3 fun guitars, and whoever wins, there are 3 guitars and 3 years of lessons a year of lessons that go to 3 vets in your name. So should be pretty cool, pretty fun. And you have to be present to win. So show up at our booth at 3. The magic number is always 3 guitars, 3 days, 3 p.m. Then there's three vets that win off your good karma. So
yeah. That's actually the most important part of that. You mentioned the low latency, the no latency demonstration. I mentioned the fact that I got to hang out with you and the folks at Just Add Power, along with some really great journalists. One of the demonstrations you showed was a PS5, and your team was playing Spider-Man, which, to be frank, I was watching them gaming more than I was watching the demonstration. I had to be completely honest about it because that was a kick-ass game. But you couldn't tell, right? That's the thing is you really couldn't. And you mentioned the demonstration there. You had a direct connection as well as through the Just Add Power product. And one of the things you guys were showing was that USB over Ethernet. Why is that important, or why has that become important? Sending the USB, sending that connectivity, and quite frankly, the data information back and forth.
For us, it's been used in so many applications. You can walk into a Nike retail store and operate a touch screen, and it just has our box behind it. So we're doing video, audio, and USB back to a computer. For the gaming world and USB-C, at this point now, the USB-C could support a USB camera. That can go back. So if you want to do your Twitch and that kind of stuff with streaming, you could do that as well. And then more and more people are getting into gaming. and being able to move a gaming console around, or not move the game console around, but being able to move the where you're playing it, right? So the party may not always be in the home theater. The party may not always be in the great room. The party may not always be, here or there. It also allows in the residential market for parents to kind of play Big Brother and look over their shoulder without looking over their shoulder to see what they're playing and what they're doing and how they're interacting. So, but having that USB for file transfer, for video conferencing, USB cameras, for controllers, for keyboard, mouse, touchscreen, any number of things, it adds a ton of flexibility for any residential, resi-commercial, or commercial project.
Very cool. All right, you guys will be in 3412, 3412 Taft. We will see you the September 7th through the 9th in Denver. But if somebody is not going to CEDIA and they want to follow along with everything you'll be talking about that week, how do they do that?
Find us at justaddpower.com, and you can find us at Just Add Power on, I guess Twitter is now X. So X,
it's
Instagram,
still Twitter. Be quiet.
Facebook, yeah. All the socials. We're on all of them. Just as the handle, Just Add Power. So we look forward to seeing everybody in Denver. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. We'll see Taft at 3412 at Denver. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. And follow along as we also head to CEDIA Expo 2023. And I'd be remiss to say, if I didn't say, we would also be hanging out with our friends at Commercial Integrator at Commercial Integrator Expo as well. 7th through the 9th of September in Denver, Colorado. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.